I bought a dozen games from GameStop's online store for $110. That's 12 games, 110. Now, if it's anything like this new copy of Spider-Man, then we're in for a real treat. Oof, yikes. Well, was it a good deal? That's ultimately for you to find out. Oh yeah, and one more thing. Power to the player, mother. And here we have our mystery box from GameStop. It is filled with 12 games ordered from their online store. And the beauty of that is, and also the dangerous thing, is that you don't know what condition that you're getting these games in. It could be the original box and, CIB, complete in box, you get the manual and everything. I mean, a lot of PS4 games these days don't have manuals. But yeah, 12 games in here. I believe 9 of them are PS4 and 3 of them are Vita. And I'm kind of going to be looking at 3 things to judge whether this is a good deal or not. I paid $110 for all of these items, and I'm going to be kind of looking at 3 things. The first thing, whether or not the game or the disc is in there. The second thing, the original box art. And third, what condition those 2 things are in. And knowing all that, let's just go ahead and pop it open and judge. I'm just going to look at the Vita games first, and just by a quick glance here, I have 5 items not in their original case. That's not too bad. That's 7 out of 12 items in their original case. But let's look at these Vita games first, just to get them out of the way, because most people probably don't care about Vita. And I recently just picked one up, so I've just been buying a ass ton of games for him. And this is Need for Speed Most Wanted for the Vita. All these prices that you see are going to be slashed in half. That's why this is such a great deal. Hey, it's the right game. That's good stuff. And it looks to be in really good condition. The cartridge itself, no wear and tear really of note. So yeah, that one's a winner. I'm not really super well versed in the Need for Speed franchise, but hey, I heard this was a pretty good port for the Vita, and just kind of chill and play a nice little racing game. So that one's not bad. I'd say that it was worth it for sure. $10, not too bad. And then the 2 right here, clearly not in their original cases. Not surprising. Most Vita games that you can get online, or even DS games, they're not going to be coming in their original case. So that's not too shocking. We have the Batman Blackgate for the Vita. This also came out on the 3DS. It was $7.50. I think it's pretty worth it. It was actually a pretty decent game from what I've heard, and I really like Batman, so I'm excited to check that one out. And this one's probably the most controversial of the lot. This is Call of Duty Black Ops Declassified. A notoriously mediocre, at best, game for the PlayStation Vita. For some reason, I am fascinated by Call of Duty, and I wanted to get it and check it out for myself. Probably the worst Metacritic score in these games that I have purchased. So those 3 Vita games, we'll see if they're ultimately worth it just by the enjoyment I get out of them. But, they're kind of fascinating just to have in their own rights. And the Vita is essentially... most games are pretty cheap for it, so that's nice. And I got my PS4 games here. I'm just going to run through them. Let's see. Let's do it alphabetically. And we have Assassin's Creed Origins right here. I've actually never played any of the Assassin's Creed other than the first 2. I've played the entire first one, and I've only played a bit of the second one. And it's a series that I've kind of neglected my entire video game history, my backlog, and it's just time to finally, play some of these games. I really want to start out with the Ezio collection. first and foremost, but it's nice to kind of just get these for a good price, just to have them and play them when I want to. And, oh, this is interesting. This actually comes with some of these vouchers. I doubt that they're valid. This one's probably already even expired. Oh, yeah, it expired like 8 months ago. I'm not getting that add-on content, so... But it's nice that the original disc is in here with the original box art. And that disc, hello beautiful, is in good condition, no scratches that I can tell of. This one's a winner, and I heard Origins is a pretty good one. I'm probably not gonna start out with Origins. I'll probably wait on that one and see further down the line, play that in a bit. And this is another Assassin's Creed game. I believe I got Origins, I want to say half off. It was very cheap. It was either $10 or like $5 even. But we got Black Flag right here. And it is in its original case, I believe. It looks kind of sun-faded a little bit. It's kind of hard to tell. Huh. It definitely doesn't look as vibrant as this one right here. I don't know if you can tell, but I don't know. It looks a little washed a little bit. I'm not entirely sure why. It definitely is the correct disc. I even have some of the Uplay junk in it. The disc is in good condition, very good condition, buttery smooth, silky smooth, and we got all of our inserts in here, so this looks pretty complete unboxed to me. And this code is probably, it's an online access code. I doubt it's still valid, but you never know. But hey, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I like pirates, and I'm all about it, so it's cool to have that one. Assassin's Creed. Can't wait to get into it. And this next one, Attack on Titan. This is for the PS4 system. This case is definitely a bit more beat up than the other ones, just at first glance. A couple of pock marks just on the front. It still looks decent though, not amazing. It is nice to have the original box. I'll take that any day over than the fucking stock one. And interesting note here, there is some sort of like rental sticker on the middle CD. Either for some red box. Oh, never mind, it's for Family Video. That's where this came from. The disc is in good condition, not flawless. There's a couple smudges on there. It doesn't look to be anything permanent though. It looks pretty good. So yeah, Attack on Titan. I'm a big fan of the anime, and the game looks actually pretty fun enough, and I'm excited to check it out and, you know, slash down some Titans, all for a great low price of $10. So yeah, we're gonna keep going along, and I believe this is the newest game out of all of these that I've purchased. I think this is a year old. This is Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night, and I'm a big Castlevania, Metroidvania fan, so this is right up my alley. The box is in really good condition, and oh, it's PS4 Pro enhanced. Another reason to have a PS4 Pro. The CD's in there. It looks really good, and the back looks pretty flawless. Very happy with that one. That is a 2 thumbs up right there for Bloodstained. And let's see, we have Dark Souls 3, the Fire Phase Edition. This is the complete edition. It has all the DLC, which is why I wanted it, and it was half off, so $9 for the DLC is completely well worth it. I already own Dark Souls 3, but I think that's already a good deal just to get the DLC all in one package. And big fan of the Souls games, so that's awesome. And the box is in really good condition. It's the right game, and the CD looks really good. I'm happy with that. Cool. Dark Souls 3. Good shit. And next we have Kingdom Hearts 3. That's right. I think I got this, I think it was $17 and half off. So it was like $8.50 for Kingdom Hearts 3, which is pretty good. This game's about a year and a half old now. But hey, it's got the right game in there. The box looks really, really good, and all for a great price. Let's check out the back of the Blu-ray, and it looks absolutely stunning. Good shit. And I even have this World of Final Fantasy little insert. How lovely. Oh, for a second I thought that looked like a retro pie, but it's just a smartphone with fake buttons on the screen. Kind of threw me off for a second. But Kingdom Hearts 3, I have not played Kingdom Hearts 3. I've played most of the other games. I'm excited to finally play the third one. I'm a huge fan of the first two. The handheld ones were hit and miss a little bit, but overall I did enjoy them. And next up we have Okami HD. Now this is a egregious game that I've never played. I've never owned it on any form, and I'd figure why not get it for the PS4 HD. I bet it's going to look great, and it is PS4 Pro enhanced, whatever that means for a game that's 14, 15 years old now. And I've never played it, so I'm absolutely thrilled to finally own a copy of it. And the box is in really good condition, except for those stupid fucking stickers that they put everywhere. And Blu-ray looks really, really good. No complaints. And these next two, I'm just gonna pull them both out. Both not in their original cases, but let's look at this one first. This is Valkyria Chronicles Remastered, another egregious game that I've not played in my backlog, so now it is the time to pick it up. Sadly, it is not in its original box. It is the correct game, though. And the disc is in really good condition. And yeah, I'm finally excited to finally own this game and get into the Valkyria Chronicles series. I know there's at least 4, maybe even 5 now. It's really hard to keep up with some of these Japanese games, am I right, folks? Especially here in North America, when they try to pull a fast one over you and just completely rename all the Final Fantasies just to confuse everybody in the world. But yeah, it's a good purchase. It's nice to finally have the game, but it does suck that it's not in the original case. But hey, that's the beauty of buying these games online. Now these are the Zero Escape games. I believe this is the first and second one, 999, and then Virtue's Last Reward, I believe. I wanted to pick this up because, funny enough, I bought Virtue's, Virtue's, what the fuck is it called? Yeah, Virtue's Last Reward for the Vita, and unknowingly, I thought maybe I could play the first one. Either I could download it or get it really easily on the DS. Sadly, none of those are true, and I wanted to play the first one before I played the second one, which this is, because, you know, the stories I heard is really important. Luckily, this has the first 2 games in it, and it is the correct disc. It comes in this lovely PS4 Greatest Hits Collection red case, which it's really beat up. I guess it's better than having one of those stupid black stock cases, but not by much. But I'm really excited to play these games. I've never really been into, graphic novel games. So I'm excited to finally actually get into that genre of games, and I figured no better way to start than with these games. So Right on. 12 GameStop games overall, 7 out of 12, not bad. It does hurt that I didn't get these 2 PS4 games in their original cases, especially games that are beautiful as these, but hey, what are you gonna do? That's the risk and reward, baby. You never know what you're gonna get. But overall, I'd say it's a very good deal. All 12 of these games for a little over $100. You can't beat that. And honestly, that's the way to go, especially if you want to fill out your backlog with games that you've missed over the years. Definitely a great way to do it is through GameStop Online, especially when they're running special deals. I highly recommend it. But just be aware that you sometimes will get fucking games like this. But luckily enough, and you know, I'm happy enough just to have the disc and be able to play them. But hey, that was my little treasure trove GameStop extravaganza. And if you like what you saw, you like the content, please support me. Either like, comment, subscribe, the whole song and dance. You've heard it here many times before, folks, and not just from me. But again, very much appreciated, and thanks for stopping by. I'm going to do probably a couple more of these, because they're a lot of fun, and you know, nothing better to do than blowing your money on games that you've never played and probably don't need. And who knows, maybe I'll never even play these games. Knock on wood, hopefully I do though. But again, thanks for stopping by, guys, and have a good one.